Welcome back, everybody. So there is a beautiful discovery or an observation now that I have come up with. So this is your real gentleman, Nyabuga 55. So there is something I've realized, and this is so interesting. Ensure you stick in the video, that's to the end, so that you choose to agree with me or disagree with me. Feel free to say something in the comments section. So let's talk about this concept of lying or telling a lie. So this is what I have observed, by the way. So if you cheat or you tell a lie, then with the time, that lie of yours, it will just come out without you knowing. And this one especially occurs when you tell a lie or when you cheat somebody you are very close with. It can be your parents, it can be your sibling, it can be your cousins, or it can be your close friends. What I'm trying to say is that you see now these people who you are so close with, people who you relate most of the time. So when you cheat them or when you tell a lie to these people, what happens is that without you knowing, while you are relating or when you are associating with these people, that thing that you lied about, you just find that you find yourself exposing yourself. And now this is the funny part. You usually know after now exposing yourself. And now this is the funniest part. Now you see these people who you lied to, they usually identify that, so this brat of mine, this sister of mine, this parent of mine, so the other day, he or she lied to me. And now the funny part is that they are not going to tell you, nope. They recognize, but because it's in the past, they'll just brush it off. But the worst part of it is that despite them being close to you, they will now position you where you belong. Of course, a common pool of liars in their life. It doesn't matter how close maybe you are. It doesn't matter how special you are. But as long as you have exposed yourself, which happens more often, then they recognize it. They never tell you, but now they say, okay, this is the kind of a person we are dealing with. This is a liar. So they just put you where you belong. They place you in a common pool where you belong. That's now a common pool of liars. So do you agree with me, by the way? This one mostly happens with the people who you relate more with, the people who you mingle most of the time with. You just lie, but then later, while you are just interacting with them, mingling with them, conversing with them, just playing with them, you just find yourself exposing yourself. And then you never say sorry. But now, the case is a bit different for these people who you are not close with. So for these people who you meet less often, or people who you are not staying with, or people who you do not socialize or have a conversation more often, okay, that one, for you who has lied, you have an escape route. Because at least, because you're not relating more with these people, then your lying can expire without you exposing yourself. So there is some luck in this case for these people who you aren't relating with more often. But let's sum it all up, by the way. So you see the consequence of lying with the people who you are close with, your friends, your family members, people who really value you. The consequence of lying to them or cheating is that once they have placed you in a common pool of liars, then it means there is a point in life where you might need some help, or you might need something from these people. Do you know what's funny? Their mind clicks back to the point where you did what? You lied. Remember, they carried you and then they placed you in a common pool of liars. So it's automatic. It's going to be hard for you to get help from these people who are close to you. And that's very, very dangerous. So then it's very, very simple. If you do not want to find yourself in such a situation whereby you are at a difficult moment and the people close to you are supposed to do what? To help you. But now because they had placed you in a common pool of liars, they pull back. They avoid helping you. That's bad because you are going to suffer as a liar. So, but you have a solution. You need to practice now being honest as long as you're an adult. If somebody tells you, okay, come this day, then you promise, I'm coming. Just keep it. If you cannot keep it, then be honest. Just say it loud. Okay, I cannot make it. It's just that simple. People appreciate honesty. If somebody asks you for something, and then you see yourself that you are at a position where you cannot help, or you cannot be of help to that person at that moment, it's better you say, hey, my brother, my sister, my friend, right now I cannot help. I cannot be of help. So try somewhere else. So people will appreciate your honesty. And then you will avoid that caning, that punishment of being placed in a common pool of liars. And then your life will be more peaceful and things will be flowing more smoothly. That's as you progress with your life. Now, for these people who are not close to you, nature usually allows us to tell some lie. But you need to be very, very careful, by the way, because if you still tell a lot of lies to these people who are not close to you, it becomes a habit. So the disease, it's going to do what? To transfer, whereby now you will start practicing this habit to these people who are close to you. For instance, if somebody who is not close to you tries to know more about your life, the secrets about your life, in that part you need to use your wisdom to answer this person in the right way. You can lie to them so that at least you safeguard your privacy, but do it with some limit and ensure that it doesn't become a habit to the point where now when it comes to your close friends, your family, you transfer the habit to these people. So it's all about balance. So what do you think? Do you really agree with me that for the people you are close with, when you lie, at some point you will just catch yourself? Or, okay, what have you observed? That's my discovery. Feel free to say it in the comments section. Maybe you know something that we do not know. So that was the video for today. So kindly, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you enjoy this content, kindly like the video, turn the notification bell so that wherever I upload a video, you get notified so that you can come here and get to grab this wisdom from Nyabuga 55 himself. So this is Agent Z gathering wisdom from life, and then let's get to learn together. So my channel covers more of my active life. we encourage each other, we keep pushing each other. So thank you so much for watching. Peace.